How do people fall for things that are obviously too good to be true? I learned very quickly at the age of 14 that there are scammers out there that make a living on our stupidity. Hi, my name is Theo, and today I'm going to share with you how I got scammed out of $3,000 in high school, and also how I contributed to helping a scammer scam others. Let's get into it. So, if you've never been to my channel, I talk about money tips and kind of side hustles and how you can make money. And y'all, I have always been a little hustler. When I was 14 or 15, I had my own eBay business and I sold wedding stuff on eBay for brides and bridesmaids and grooms and stuff like that. And I've always just kind of been very money orientated. So I was like a real OG dropshipper, and this was like way before people were like, oh, become a dropshipper, oh, courses, and it was all oversaturated. Like I for real was like always hustling. So guys, I saw this freaking ad on Craigslist. Yeah, Craigslist. That was probably not the best place to look for a job like this, but I did. And yeah, it was on Craigslist, and the listing was copy and paste Craigslist specialist, $3.50 a post. I was calculating and I was like, oh wow, if I do like 5 posts a day, 5 days a week, oh, that's like $340 a month. Like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. I can get all the cookies I wanted at school. Oh, this is great. So I looked at the description and I was like, okay, knows how to download, check, I know how to do that. Knows how to copy and paste, yep, I can do that too. Has PayPal, yes, check, thank you. Has a US number, yes, I do, thank you. So for the benefits, it was like flexible schedule, work when you want, work from home, part-time work. And I was like, oh my God, this is great, this is perfect, this is exactly what I need. And I was like, okay, this is perfect, so cool. So I applied and I just wrote him an email and I was just like, hey, I'd like to apply for position, blah, blah. The weird thing is, this should have been in the first red flag, is the guy replied to me immediately. And he was like, okay, can you hop on a call so I can interview you? I'm really looking to get somebody soon. I've been interviewing and I haven't found the right person, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, so excited. I was like, yes, 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 let's do it. So he calls me. He had a foreign accent. Okay, not necessarily a scam, but this could have been like a red flag in general because he did not sound American. But I don't know, with a lot of my experience with foreigners coming to the US, a lot of them have a lot of money and they acquire property, they start businesses. So my whole thing was like, he's probably just this rich guy that has an accent, you know? So he was like, I'm this businessman, I don't have time to be posting these posts. And he was like, I have all this merchandise waiting to be sold. And he was like, he's a really good merchant in China that gets stuff really, really cheap and whatever. Like, he just made up the story and it seemed fine to me. I was like, okay, cool, like, awesome, great. You're this businessman and you need someone to do the work for you. Like, everything sounds fine to me. So he was like, so what kind of experience do you have? And I was like, experience with what experience? And he was like, copy and paste Craigslist specialist. And I was like, oh yes, of course. Well, I copy and paste all day long, especially for my exams. I'm just kidding, guys. But on MySpace, I'm always uploading and downloading pictures. So I have a lot of experience with downloading and I have a lot of experience with uploading. I have a lot of experience with copy and paste. So I think I'm an expert. It was just such a joke, guys. Like, but I took it so seriously and I was like, oh my God, like, yes. And oh God. Ah. Anyways, and then he made me do like this stupid typing test and I was like so nervous and I was typing this thing and I sent him the score and he's like, okay, cool, you passed. And I was like, oh my God, thank God. And he was like, oh, what's your level of English? And I was like, well, you know, I got an A in English class, so I think my English is pretty good. He's like, yeah, you're gonna have to reply to customers and whatever. It was just like so extra and so dramatic. It seemed like it was almost real, like I was doing like a real interview. And at 14, even though like it just was just so ridiculous, it just felt really real to me. So after that, he hired me. Yeah, I think you'd be great for the position, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through how to set up an email and connect it to a Craigslist account so we can create the Craigslist account. Did y'all know you can create a Craigslist account? There's actually someone that manages these Craigslist accounts. Like, I was like, people actually manage Craigslist. But yeah, he showed me how to do that. He walked me through it. He set it up so the emails would be forwarded to him as well. So after that, I asked him like, okay, how many posts do I need to post a month? And he said 1,000. what, 1,000? And I calculated like, that's like $3,500. And he was like, oh yeah, sorry, it's actually capped off at 3,000. Is that okay with you? And I was like, yes, that's okay with me. Yes, oh my God, yes. And I was like, oh my God, I'm about to buy all my friends a car. We're about to be going to the skating rink every day. We're not about to be smuggling our own popcorn at the movie theater anymore. Like, we have made it. Oh my God. So I was like super excited. I was like, oh my God, $3,000. That's like a lot of money. He sent me all these links and all these files, and then I downloaded them. So this is when the red flag should have came, like big red flag. So the guy, he sent me, it wasn't just one brand or one niche of like beauty products or gym or garden stuff. It was just random stuff like cars, shoes, clothes, home and garden, beauty, just tons of stuff. And they were so cheap. Like these nice cars he was selling for like something crazy, like $5,000 cash, like crazy stuff that, but you know, I was just like, oh, well, he lives in China, so it probably is cheaper there, you know, just being just dumb and not knowing, honestly. I just had no idea. So I was posting all of these things, and it took a lot longer than I was expecting. Like, it was a lot harder than I was expecting because you have to like download everything, and then you gotta wait, you gotta upload it, you gotta find a picture, you gotta copy and paste it. There's like different steps on Craigslist, and when you have an account, you have to go to your email and approve it and come back. So it took a lot longer than I was expecting. I think I posted like maybe, I don't know, like 20 a day or something. I don't know. I made it to 1,000 a month. So yeah, it was just a lot of stuff. My inbox were like flooded by people like, oh my God, is this still available? And I was like, yeah, it's available. I'm gonna send it over to my boss so you can like figure it out with him or whatever. So I didn't like directly receive any money from these people. It was just, I was telling them like, yeah, it's available. And then I would just like forward it to him. And then he would like close the sale. So I pretty much was helping him scam all these other people, which is horrible. Yeah. So then I finished the 1,000 posts a month. He was like, oh, you get paid monthly. At the end, just let me know when you finish. So I messaged him and I said, hey, I'm finished, whatever. He doesn't respond for like 3 days. And I was like, fudge. I was like, damn, I think I got scammed. Randomly, the third day he replies, he's like, hey, sorry, I was on a business trip. I'll send it over to your PayPal right now. And I was like, oh my God, like it's real. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited. This is great. He asked me my PayPal, I sent him my PayPal, and he sends me $5,000. And I see it pending, and I was like, oh my God, like $5,000. Like that's the most I've ever seen in my life. And I was used to making pennies doing surveys online. So I was like, oh my God, like this is for real, like what it's like to be rich, like $5,000. Yeah. So I was waiting for it to like come through. So I just left home, and I don't know, maybe I had class or something. And my inbox started flooding with messages, like 100 messages. Oh my God, I sent you too much money. You need to send me the $2,000 back. Like, I can't believe I sent you all this money. Like, oh my God. Like he's just freaking the F out. Hundreds of messages, hundreds. And they just keep coming in like every second, like another message. Oh my God, send me back the money. Like it's urgent, oh my God. And like I was trying to reply to him, and more messages kept coming in, like emails, like, oh my God, you need to send it back, whatever. And like he's calling me. And like I'm answering the phone, and it's like he's not there on the phone. It was just weird. And it was just really weird. So this was when a red flag hit me finally, where I was like, this is weird. Like, this is really weird. Cause I'm just like, if you make so much money, like $2,000 is a lot of money, but if you make as much money as you do, $2,000 should not break the bank for you. And why are you freaking out? Like, I was just like, you're like for real, just really like having a hernia right now. So I messaged him and I was like, hey, I'll send you the money when I get home. I'm not home right now. I'll do it as soon as I get home. Don't worry about it. You're gonna get your money back. Like, I'm happy with $3,000. And another thing, I was like, this doesn't make any sense for me to try to gyp him out of $2,000 when I'm about to get $3,000 every month for the next like however many times. Like I'm gonna make a lot more money being an honest employee than trying to steal from you. So I'm like, I'm not gonna steal from you. Like that's stupid. So he's just like still like sending so many emails like, oh, I need that money now, send it now. And then he goes into this like, I thought I trusted you, you seem so honest, what, I think I hired the wrong person, like, oh my God. And then he was like, my daughter is dying, I need this money. And then he starts going to all these freaking crazy horrible scenarios that he never mentioned before. And I was like, I'm gonna send you the money, like can you just wait until I get home? And he's like, no, it's urgent, whatever. So I just start ignoring him because it was just ridiculous. And I was just like, I'm gonna send you the money. I'm an honest person. Like 2 minutes is not gonna, or like an hour, a few hours is not gonna kill you or whatever. So I think I was at class or something in school. I was 14 at the time. So probably was at school, or at least I should have been. Okay, so I get home that night, I go into my PayPal to send him the money, to send him the $2,000, but like my bank, like it still says pending, and for whatever reason was like the only common sense that was in my head was I was like, I haven't actually received the money yet, so when it processes, I'll send it back. That was like the only, like everything else I did was stupid, totally got scammed, but that was the only thing where I was like, maybe I should wait. So the guy's still emailing me. What are you doing? I need you to send that money. Like I thought you were honest. He's like, my wife's gonna die. My business is gonna go under. Like just being so extra. And I was just like, over $2,000 when you're selling each of these things for like like all your cars like $5,000. Like I was just like, this guy, like what the hell? But I still didn't think it was a scam. I just thought he was just being really dramatic. Yeah, anyways, fast forward. Eventually, like 3 days later, the money just disappeared. Like the $5,000 wasn't pending anymore, and he just disappeared. Like it was just like day and night. The email stopped immediately and he just disappeared. And I was like emailing him, messaging him like, hey, like I didn't get the money, what happened, whatever, like, hey, do you want me to start like the next month, like send me the stuff, like, hey, what's going on? No reply. And I was like, dang, I just got scammed. Let me tell you what a low life this person is. He scammed me into working for him, working his scam, and then he scams other people into getting his stuff that doesn't exist, and then he tries to double scam you by getting more money out of you, so you pay him. Like what kind of low life? Like that is a whole nother level of scamming right there. A whole nother level of scamming. I was just like, wow, you really just tried to get me to pay you, because that's what would have happened. I would have sent him the money and then it wouldn't have been there, then whatever. Like I didn't have $2,000 in my account anyways, but I almost got scammed out of $5,000. Almost, just $3,000. But that was an entire month that I dedicated to his freaking scam and I didn't see a penny. Yeah guys, that was it. That's how I got scammed on Craigslist and how I contributed to other people getting scammed. But I know I did, once I found out it was a scam, I did message people on everyone that messaged me and I was like, this is a scam, don't send him any money, don't buy anything, it's all a scam, like whatever. So hopefully that did something, hopefully they got the messages, I don't know. Just be careful out there. But one thing you will not find on my channel is any scams. So do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.